Well, I can't make this video. How can I make this video? I have to go to Las Vegas. I have to plan my trip. I don't know what watch I'm going to wear. And then after Las Vegas, I'm going to Grand Canyon, and then I'm going to Arizona. Or, as my neighbor Joe says, you're not going to Vegas, Grand Canyon, and Arizona. You're going to hot, hotter, and even hotter. That's where you're going. So, I'm just going to sneak this video in. I'm going to begin this video with a greatest song of my childhood, Andrew Gould's Lonely Boy. We dressed him up warmly and we sent him to school. We got him a Seiko diver, the ultimate tool. Was that how it went? No, that's not how it went. Wait. We dressed him up warmly and we sent him to school. We got him a Breitling. He looked so cool. That's what it was. No. That's not what it was. Let's see. We dressed him up warmly and we sent him to school. We got him a Tudor Black Bay and the whole world drooled. Finally. God, it took me forever to get that. Forgive me. It took me forever. Clearly, I've lost my mind. In fact, this is a public service announcement. Your brain on watches. You just take an egg, you crack it. It's a public service announcement. I'm sure you've all seen it. I've lost my mind. It's been about 18 years of watch obsession. And the only hope I have to achieve any kind of little bit of sanity is to streamline my collection. All of us who are watch obsessed, we are the lonely boy. We are lonely because it's an eccentric hobby. It's not realistic. No one's doing it anymore. Everyone's buying smartwatches because they're so practical, so functional, so modern, so contemporary. Yeah, whatever. You know who we are? We're Tom Hanks. We're Tom Hanks collecting manual typewriters. That's who we are. Vintage typewriters, getting mechanical watches. We're doomed, man. Our wives don't care about our collecting. Our friends, our children don't care. We're lonely. We're the lonely boy. That's who we are. And so we're just trying to commiserate, on YouTube and, oh, the greatest watch regrets, the biggest mistakes, the brands I love, the brands I hate, whatever. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I can't do it. So I have 6 watches in my collection. I think I'm going to wear my Seiko tuna on my vacation. I'm going to bond with the tuna. That'll be the cover of McMahon Lost His Mind magazine. Bonding with the tuna. So I'm going to wear the tuna on the vacation. I need some bonding time with my tuna. Who says that, man? And I'm going to try to not lose my mind. But it is a vacation. As Jim Gaffigan says, every time a father is on a family vacation and he's in the car, he has a look on his face like, I just lost a bet. So hopefully my family will survive. Hopefully I'll survive. I don't know. So 6 watches, trying to keep it low. Even that's kind of high, but I'm trying to keep it low. And the best video I've watched on having a streamline watch collection, the Urban Gentry TGV, he is a true watch obsessive. And he's full-time too. He makes videos full-time. He writes, edits his own content, and he is a true watch obsessive. And he has a video from 2 months ago where he explains he's going to stop collecting, and I'll put the title in the subtitle. He explains why he just wants to stop collecting. He wants to get down to like maybe 3 watches. He wants to do it in a couple of years, and it's a great 18-minute video. I can't do justice to it here. It'd take me 10 hours, but I wanted to go over 5 points. He wants to quit. I want to quit. You want to quit. The reason why we want to quit, it's not because we hate watches. It's just that we need a rest. It's exhausting. Remember, I saw a documentary on U2. Is that the Irish band? U2? Yeah. And one of the band members said, look, man, I love music, but you know what, man? I get burned out. Sometimes I got to take a break. And I think that's how we are. We just got to take a break sometime. So, if you want to quit, it's not because you don't like watches anymore. You actually like them too much, and it's all consuming, and you just can't do it. And I think that's an important It's an important principle. The other thing he said is he can't be happy unless he's hyper-focused on a nice small collection. I agree with him. Man, there was a shot in his video where he's wearing a Panerai on like a blue alligator strap. I wish I wouldn't have seen that. It looks so nice. I can't unsee it, and I'm thinking about it a lot now. Probably ruined my life. You got to realize I'm a watch obsessive. When there are certain watches that I see on videos, if I see them and they look that good, they do ruin my life, and it was that good. I wish I hadn't seen that. Now I can't unsee it. Can't unsee it. Life ruined. As my wife says, dude, you're way too dramatic. So the other point he made is that in addition to wanting to have a nice laser focus on a small collection, he talks about how we spend too much time, we're stocking watches. That was the actual word he used, stocking. And I think when we are stocking watches, which we do online, we're trying to find that dopamine rush. That conflicts with our real objective. As watch collectors, we're really painting a beautiful painting on a canvas, and it takes a long time to refine and edit that painting. And if you're confusing dopamine and short-term gratification and the newest thing on the block with your unconscious unfolding of your true watch desires, you're not going to achieve watch happiness. The fourth thing TVG said in his video that I want to talk about, it was my favorite thing that he said. It's one of the deepest things I've ever contemplated about watch collecting. And he said this: you know, if I had unlimited resources and I could buy anything I wanted all the time, it wouldn't make me happy. It would actually compromise the happiness of my watch hobby. And number one, that is true. Number two, that's an amazing thought experiment. That's an amazing hypothetical. Imagine if we had unlimited resources. We could buy every variation of Panerai, Rolex, Omega, Hamilton, Seiko, Grand Seiko. Imagine we had valets, watch valets. You know how you go to your hotel, you give the keys to what you do is you put your hand in a raffle thing, or you generate it with artificial intelligence or something, and you give the watch valet. I mean, you have so many watches, the valet has to drive to a storage unit where your watches are kept, and he comes back like an hour later with your watch and you couldn't wear one watch a day. You'd have to change them every 3 hours. You'd have a watch, and you wouldn't be happy. It'd be disgusting. So I love this idea. You know what TGV's getting at? Our happiness with watch collecting comes from having to make mature choices, having boundaries, having constraints, and having to sit back and calculate what we're doing. And that brings me to his fifth point. We do all this thinking and planning and strategizing, and we're like generals at war. And he says something at the end. I've done all this. Have I lost the plot? He said that exactly. Have I lost the plot? Am I spinning my wheels? That's what I'm asking myself. I've done all this thinking, man. I'm down to 6 watches. Do I really know what am I doing, man? It's madness, I tell you. So, you know what I'm going to do, man? I'm going to play Lonely Boy, because at the end of the day, I don't care who you share your watch travails with. It's an internal journey, man. You are the lonely boy. I'm the lonely boy. I'm going on vacation. Family's going to implode because it's going to be 135 degrees, buddy. It's going to be insane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time. Hey, we've got vacationer looking at me right now. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be caliente. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm out.